Okay, no, but why am I actually pissed? Because I have to video this a second time. The quality was jacked up because I was trying to screen mirror to my TV so I could see what was going on, but it made the quality a little weird, so we got to do it again. But that's all right. Let's get to it. This is our February TBR. Ground rules: like, comment, subscribe. Please make sure you share this to everybody that you know, every reader that you know for sure. And please make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any other videos. Okay, because it's gonna be a lot of stuff coming from a lot of different directions. Also, as well, if you are interested in finding me on other social media such as TikTok and Instagram, which I am also active on, please make sure you look at the link tree down in my bio. That's where you can find the information. You can also find my Amazon storefront there as well, where all of these books will be linked under February TBR, as well as the book for my book club will be linked in there as well, which brings me to my next point. If you're interested in joining the Bookish Girlies Book Club, we are on Fable. It is free to join. It is free to be in. All you have to do is buy the book, rent the book, audio the book, get the e version of the book, whatever you want to do as long as you have the book. Okay? It is self-pacing. We read one book a month. This month we will be delving into a Black romance, which I will get to when I get to my TBR for the month. Besides that, all you have to do is join, click the link, and make a Fable account. Everything is free. So we would love to have you, and we would love to have your input in the Bookish Girlies Book Club. I believe that was everything. And I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm throwing a whole bunch of stuff at you, but this is my second time saying all this stuff again. So there's that. Let's get into the February TBR. This is my physical copies for the February TBR, but I do have 2 copies that are not here yet, but that will be here. So let's hop into those first, and then we'll get into the physical copies. So the first book on my TBR for this month is going to be Real by Kennedy Ryan, which I will put a picture of it up here. Editing Real will pick what side the book will be on. Real is advertised as a Hollywood romance novel, and it is by the one and only Kennedy Ryan. Y'all already know how I feel about her. If you don't, are you new here? Everyone's new here. This is your first video, Real. Exactly. Real by Kennedy Ryan is basically about a woman who is on Broadway. A major movie mogul comes to one of her shows and basically helps her get to the big screen. It's a forbidden romance. It deals a little bit with grief and loss, if I'm not mistaken. But basically, I think they're trying to keep the relationship professional, but you know, feelings are in the mix and it's just causing things to be a little sticky, as well as, if I'm not mistaken, the female main character has some stuff going on in her personal life. So if that's not a recipe for exactly what I enjoy, I don't know what is. So I'm super excited to get into that. That is on the way. I ordered it off of Amazon and it is headed this way. I don't know when it will be here, but the good thing is I already have the audio, so I can start that while I'm at work and kind of go on and get to working on that while the book is arriving and get there. I'm super excited just because one of my book or reading goals this year is to get into Kennedy Ryan's full backlist. So this is like the 5th or 6th book I'll be reading by her this year alone, I think. So excited about that, and can't wait to really keep y'all posted on what's going on there. The next book on my TBR that I don't physically have yet will be Somebody's Wife by Robbie Renee. Once again, gonna put it up here. And this book, I was very surprised to see has a 4.6 rating on Goodreads. So I'm super excited to get into it just for that reason alone, because Goodreads can be a little harsh. And so I was like, 4.6 means this book is eating. But also when I posted about this book being our book club pick of the month on my Instagram, I got a lot of good feedback about the book. So I'm super excited to hop into this one and see what the hype is all about. So anyways, this is basically about a man who is supposed to be having, I believe, a professional dinner with a woman, and he ends up possibly falling in love. The woman is married, but her mundane marriage and life, and I think she has had a little bit of betrayal in that marriage, and things have not been what they seem to the outside. Even though people think she has this perfect life, her marriage has not been perfect. Ends up having a one-night stand that ends up changing a lot of things for her. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe the one-night stand is with the man, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, super excited to get into this. I feel like I'm going to eat it up. If I'm not mistaken, where did it say it? 248 pages. So that's super short. Like, we can't eat that up in like 2 days. So yeah, that'll eat down. And I'm super excited about that. This book came out in 2022. I don't know why I thought it was older. We'll be getting into that. That is our Bookish Girlies book club pick for this month. Now, if you are already in Bookish Girlies, you will understand that last month's pick was heavy. That daggone Pretty Girls by Karen Slaughter had all of us a little twisted. So we said, yeah, we need to go a little bit lighter, and we need to read a Black romance for the month of February. It's only fitting. So that's what we are up to this month. And if you're interested, please feel free to join. Once again, it's free, it's quick, it's easy, and you will enjoy it. And this book is super quick and short, so I think you guys will enjoy it. Now let's get into the physical TBR. I was super happy to find out that I literally got all these books used. Every last one of them, and majority of them are in excellent condition. So yeah, let's hop into this real quick. Now I want to start off with Toni Morrison. I will be diving into some Toni Morrison this month, which is so exciting. Half of her books are banned. She's an amazing writer. She is like one of the OG Black writers, like her, Zora Neale Hurston, Terry McMillan. Those writers are like them ones that's been around since day one. Alice Walker, they've been around since day one. And so now it's time for me to get into it. Now that I'm kind of figuring out what my reading style is. We're going to start with Beloved. One, I'm so happy that I found this version of this book. If you saw my book shopping vlog that I posted, I believe it was on Instagram, that included me getting this book. And I was so happy because I was literally seeking out this version of the book. As you know, most of her books look like this, but it was Beloved that I wanted in this particular version. Just because I saw it online and fell in love with it. I think it's super cute. If you don't know, Beloved is a movie as well. It has a movie adaptation with Oprah Winfrey and what is that lady's name? I can't think of her. Thandie Newton and Danny Glover. Plenty of stars. It's a star-studded cast. That movie terrorized me as a child. So I want to reclaim my time by reading this book, and I just kind of want to get a love for the literary work that is behind the picture and hopefully be able to understand more. I just remember watching it as a kid and being like, because Thandie did her big one, but it was quite terrorizing at that age. But basically, this is a book about a woman who was a slave, ended up getting pregnant, and lost the child due to that. I believe she lost her husband as well. And so she deals with a lot of grief. We deal with loss. We deal with, this is post-Civil War, so we're dealing with that. Whatever that means to be a Black person at that time. So it's just a lot of different themes going on here that feed into this beautiful work of art, and I'm just ready to eat it up. Like, I just want to understand why that movie had to be as disturbing as it had to be, and I think by reading the literary work behind it, it will help me have a better respect for the work. So I will keep y'all posted. There will definitely be a vlog on this one. I'm sure it's going to be creepy, but I'm ready to get into it. Next up is Song of Solomon by Toni Morrison. I read the back of this, but it does not give a lot of information. Basically, someone dies, and then we follow this coming of age, and we follow a young man who is coming of age, and we just deal with like liars, assassins, people basically coming of age and trying to figure out what you're going to do with your life, but it's from the point of view of a male main character, which I think is going to be very different from me. I've heard this is a great book. I also watched someone's video that said that if you are starting Toni Morrison, this should be one of the first ones you read. They actually said save Beloved for a later time, but me and Beloved have I have a reason why I'm reading that first. But they recommended that this be one of the first books you read by her. So I'm super excited to get into this as well. And I'll keep y'all posted. Like I said, it's not a lot of information on the back. So it just seems like it's one of the ones you got to read it and find out. So we will be doing that this month. Next up, super excited about this book, Jackal by Aaron D. Adams. Now, this is a Black thriller. And y'all know me. I love a good thriller.
I love a good hood gem.
And the fact that it's by a Black author makes it even better. I actually got this recommendation from Haley Hughes here on YouTube. She's one of my favorite booktubers who recommends thrillers and horror novels. Primarily, she reads other stuff as well, but those are her primary recommendations. And she actually recommended this book, and I've had my eye on it for a while. So I finally found it at the used bookstore I fancy, and I definitely picked it up. And it's in great condition as well. Super excited to get into this. This is basically about a girl who goes missing in a town, and I think racism is probably one of the main factors here, but she goes missing in a town, and they say she's not the first and may not be the last. So it's kind of like mystery-ish horror because of the racism that may be attached and any of the underlying reasons why these girls may be going missing. But also a thriller, I think, just because it's going to keep you engaged. So I'm so ready to get into this, and this actually may be one of the first ones I kind of jump into this month, like one of the first physical ones I jump into this month. So I'll probably be reading Real at work, listening to that, and then hopping into this one when I'm at home at night. So there will probably be a vlog involving this, but it'll probably be a vlog about other Black thrillers all together, just so I can give y'all a good recommendation video. So I will keep y'all posted on that as well. Next up is a book I've heard so much about, and it's actually way shorter than I thought. So when I was filming the first time, I realized this book is only like 200 something pages. So I'm going to be eating this up on vacation. I'm going on vacation at the end of this month. I will be going on a cruise, and I just feel like it's only fitting that I bring this book. Is short, and it's probably going to be easy to pack, and it's only 200 pages, and it's about a vacation, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I might as well. But anyways, this book is about so this is the one that's about the girl that is on vacation for a wedding, and then I think she meets a guy on the wedding. Maybe they're like both post breakup or whatever, and yeah, basically only for the week. So I think it's just kind of like one of those little quick romances that is like sparky and whatnot, probably very fluffy, which is exactly what I'm going to need on vacation. But I think this is going to be so good. Fun fact for the Bookish Girlies book club, this was actually recommended twice to be on the wheel that we spin to figure out what book we're going to read each month. So it's kind of like I get the best of both worlds, being able to read the one, Somebody's Wife, that we ended up picking, and this one, and it's going to be perfect for my vacation. So y'all probably won't hear much about this one until closer to the end of the month, but I will be making sure that I eat this one up as well. And last but not least, I have this. Now, I just feel like this is one of those books that you just have to have in your library as a coming of age Black woman. Waiting to Exhale by Terry McMillan. First of all, the movie is my jam. The movie, love. So I'm just so excited to get into this, just for the fact that it is a classic, and Terry McMillan is one of them ones. So just wanted to get into this. Now, like I said, when I was filming the first time, this is one of those books I don't expect myself to finish this in the month of February. I just want to start it. This is one of those books that I want to annotate the full way through. So I actually want to really take my time with this one, break it down, digest it. And you know, there's so much going on. It's following like 4 or 5 women in the story. So literally, I just want to let this be like my Roman Empire for the next couple months. I want to annotate it. I want to eat it up. And I just kind of want to, once again, just like Beloved, I just want to appreciate the work of art that was behind the whole film adaptation of it, because I do love and enjoy that movie deeply. So yeah, it is 4 women. Why did I say 5? But yeah, I just want to get into this because I feel like even the movie explores so many great themes. This book is almost 400 pages, if not more. Yeah, it's just over 400 pages. So I'm really going to take my time with it. And I'm also so happy about the version I got. Like, look at this. This looks like this was printed like over 30 years ago. Like, when was this book even... How do you find out when a book was printed? Like, when a specific book was printed? It says 1992, but this one first published. But when was this one printed? Yeah, if I find out, I will let y'all know. But like, yes, I think this is going to be great. Like, this is going to be great. And this is going to be my Roman Empire. So like I said, I don't feel like I'm really going to finish this month, but I am just gonna like make this kind of like my, almost like a study book, almost like something to just kind of like be on the back end for me. So yeah, I'm just so glad that I got this version of it, and I really can't wait to get into this and just get a better appreciation for the work as a whole. So that is my February TBR. Let me just bring all these back up for you guys just so y'all can. This plus these 2 over here is going to be what we try to digest for the month of February. It is a bit ambitious, but I did read 4.5. I'll explain it. But if y'all saw my January wrap up, I did read 4.5/5 books in the month of January. So I think I can digest this. So I think we can do it, and actually we will do it, and you'll be here with me along the way. Now, that's it for the TBR, but make sure you follow me on them social media so you can keep up with where I am, what I'm reading. If you want to join me, please feel free to do so. If you also just want to follow me on Fable and just see what I'm reading at the time and check out my stats and what's going on, please be sure to do that as well. All of that information will be down below. Besides that, guys, I think that's it. So until next time, make sure you stay fine and you wash your behind. I love you, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. Boop, boop, boop.